So hello everyone, this is AetherNightmare and welcome back to Final Fantasy III. Things look a little different today, and that is because I have changed my job classes around quite a bit in the background. So, since the Golden King is going to be not immune to magic, but resistant to it, we are trying out some different stuff. So Ark has been put into Thief. I got him up to job level 36, lots of grinding off screen. Ingus is now Monk, because at this point I would recommend Black Belt if you're in the Pixel Remaster, but that isn't until the next crystal in this version of the game, so Monk it is. At job level 30, Refia continues to be a white mage at 61, and Luneth is still a knight at 34, since this boss really expects you to use physical type damage. And we have some different weapon stuff. Now that we have a thief type character, I have him in the thief monk type set. A little different. If you do not have the poison dagger, you can just buy 2 boomerangs instead. Finally figured out what those are for. They have the exact same attack affliction, but this one does poison damage, which is just a little bit extra. And for this one, I have the Kaiser Knuckles and Cat Claws, which I got in treasure chests. So now we can continue onward south. So the bog was down here. I had to look it up, since this continent actually has quite a few things. So we can steal, but I almost never do it. Let's see. What element should I pick? I'll do light for now. Ooh, a little bit of a hiccup there. You'll also need some Mystic Keys or a Thief class to open some doors, so that's another reason for it. But so long as you have the boomerangs for the Thief or Poison Dagger, you should be doing decent damage. And honestly, it only took me like an hour or two to level up these characters. It'll be so much worse later. I was wrong about the Dragoon, that it comes after this dungeon. I got ahead of myself. I'm just so used to using this particular dungeon to grind Dragoon that I forgot it's not technically for Dragoon. Yet. Okay, so this is what we needed the Levy grass shoes for, is that little pit right there, otherwise you will just sink. Alright, Goldor Manor. Knock knock. Thief abilities. Okay, a lot of these rooms I know are going to be empty. Still gonna check them anyways. I don't have the full guide map in front of me, and because I'm curious. Anything with the books? Ton of empty rooms. I remember that being the case. Though I'm not a big fan of the design of that. Okay, this one has something. Eventually, there should be a big treasure room in here, too. Yeah, wow, this place is a big maze. Oh, now I'm getting levels, sure. Of course, rule of mazes, always stick to a wall and eventually you'll get through it. Even if it takes forever. Okay, this is probably the way out. Might be doing this dungeon slightly backwards, but it's fine. I wonder if these retaliate magic. Yeah, it is the way. Is it the heckin' crystal? You will not take my crystal. Instead, you will take a sound thrashing. I can try stealing. I don't think I'll get anything good, though. Just gonna guard for now. Fail to steal anything. Great, cool. You can also use Dark Knight for this if you want, but my regular Knight is so decent that I doubt I need to switch. Really, you had to cast Protect? Have any sort of Dispel for this? Inflicts confusion, inflicts silence. I can try it. Nope. Oh, but he inflicts it back. Maybe he reflects whatever it is that I tried to hit him with. That's what some of the other gold enemies did, so maybe... I could have sworn he was magic resistant, though. Yeah, he is. So even though he has Protect, you have to use physical, pretty much. Which is kind of a confusing mechanic. You'd think an enemy that casts Protect, you'd want to focus magic, but no. Okay, you two are silenced, but it doesn't matter because you don't use magic anyway. There we go. Easy peasy. get some really heavy hitters. I also really wish job levels carried over into, like, the next related class. So, like, I really wish Monk's levels, even if it was just half, carried over to, like, Black Belt. That'd be so nice, but no. Ugh, stay away, you. If I can't have the crystal, neither will you. See, this is why you really gotta stop working with the bad guys. They'll just shatter you anyway. He broke it. The crystal is mine. By the heavens, what's going to happen to the world now? We've got to make our exit and find out. Wait, first things first. Let's acquire this key and free our ship from its bond. Obtain the chain key. Honestly, if our thief can lockpick doors, shouldn't have they've been able to lockpick the ship too? Just saying. I know this was originally an NES game. Or Famicom game. So multiple dialogue options weren't really much of a thing, but still. Okay, I'm gonna go the long way out because I'm searching for treasure. There should be a treasure room. I remember there being a treasure room. This is driving me nuts. There's a big long hallway that had treasure chests. I'm pretty sure it contained the gold equipment. Okay, this has to be the way I came in. Here's something-ish. This hallway is different, I think. Maybe. Nope. Just takes us through the same paces. We're back at the beginning. Maybe it's in the first room. Oh yeah, that's a little confusing, isn't it? Okay. Technically in this section. The map's laid out in such a way that it's kind of hard to make heads or tails of it. So I came out through this. This was the original square room. It was behind a door. Get to do the treasure exploring after we do the boss. Kind of funny. Okay, there is a stairway here. Good. Good to know. Doesn't really help that since this dungeon is so shiny and repetitive, it's easy to get lost. Just checking. Again, all these nothing burger hallways. The final one should have something in it, though. Yeah, there we go. Here's the chest hallway. Yeah, all the treasure is right here. I'm looking at like a graph paper layout model of it, and all the treasure is shown as being right here, so... A weird dungeon layout. The gold sword. Another gold sword. Another gold sword. Okay, I could have sworn there was more than gold. Really? Bruh. These wyvern claws, something a little different. Good lord. Okay, 50, 42 versus 51, but it is wind damage. Also, how about these? Boy, these golden swords. Attack 5! Attack 5, they suck! They have no other additional value aside from being sold. It's all gil. Ruffia, if you'd do the honors. Good gracious. Well, anyways, next. Let's go back to town and then we'll head off to the next zone. Which, strangely, is on a totally different continent because everything on this continent we cannot yet reach. Or if you try, you'll die. Either or. Actually, let's unchain our thing first. Did you find the crystal you were looking for? Technically... Let me... Use the chain key. Airship unlocked. We are no longer impounded. I'll check the dialogue here, but... I don't think we need it. Good idea to stop up if you need to. Just a good old-fashioned good luck. Did I already read your pins? Yeah, I did. Didn't have anything in them anyways. Don't need anything here. Could rest up at the end. Though I feel pretty confident with what we got. I heard Gil and Delilah were married once a long time ago. Okay. Don't think there's anything else I can do there. Hello, you. How are we liking Amur? We've got some real characters here, don't we? You sure do. Also, why does that man's wife live in a sewer? Things really didn't go well after the divorce, did they? Come on, man. You could at least make it so your wife doesn't live in the sewer selling shoes. Okay. So I don't think... Yeah, I can't cross the mountains. So eventually there will be something this way. But we can't get to it yet. Don't think. Maybe that we can. I think that's the temple we were at originally. Yeah, this is the water temple. It's the next area up. I'm saying we can't get to because the mountains. Is eventually something... Sorry, I'm looking at a very tiny map. Just help me along the way. Kind of a conspicuous lake. But yeah, these mountains appear with this desert. Eventually something on the other side of this. But how intricately designed. It's almost like we'll be able to get over these. Eventually. Oh, right, there's also monsters up here. Shoot, forgot about that. Okay, good, they're defeatable. I was kind of worried there for a second, like, technically I'm not supposed to be up here. Is it gonna be Final Fantasy 2-ing me? Where if you go even slightly out of the bounds of where the story wants you, even though it's totally capable of exploring the whole world, it kicks your butt. Okay, let's go across. I'm pretty sure we need to go. Little village here. I can stop by. Just in case, I should really also save. You know, just in case. Village of Duster. I heard that Saronia has the fastest airship known to man. Geomancy is a very difficult art to master, but once you do, its effects can be devastating. Yeah, I think it's a magic type class, but your spells depend on the area you're in. Which, not a big fan. In ancient times, man's greatest wonder was to harness the light. But what a blunder! Its newfound induction led man to destruction. Immortals wound up 6 feet under, and yet the world is in distress, for hailed from world of darkness. The light they did track down, and thus brought the smackdown, thus banishing man's foolishness. Again, that's not our lore. That's somebody else's lore. Leviathan, the great shade of the lake, bides his time for a day he would break the chains over his darkness and then awake. Do we get the Leviathan summon here? Much great confusion. It's a freaking bird village. Lord Bahamut, the greatest drake of all, awaits a champion before to fall. His power is yours alone to call. Yeah, for the summoning one. We have to get summons. Choke 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 a bow. Choke 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 a bow. Hey! Yeah. One of your summons is Chocobo. I'm searching for a sword called the Dark Blade. It's no ordinary sword. It's said to have been forged out of darkness itself. The Dog Continent south of here, but its entrance is protected by a great wind that blows away anything that comes near. Yeah, I think we need this super fast airship for that. Because what we have right now ain't gonna cut it. Okay, a Gaia vest, a Bard vest, a feathered hat. Really, Ruffia can equip the feathered hat? And rune bracers, protect against some status ailments. Okay, I'll get at least one of those. Defense is 10. So there's other better stuff. So it says Bard gear here if you need it. But here, Diamond Bell, that's for Geomancers. Different harps. Inflict sleep, inflict confusion, so this is all, as I said, Bard gear. Geomancers harness the power of nature itself and use terrain to create magic-like effects in various attacks. Odin Supreme, the Knight among Knights, fearing his own power, he sealed his blight, forever in slumber, waiting for the light. Okay, but I don't think I get these here yet. This is the sound when you get items! So you are the guy who gives false hope. Fake progress, man. Don't make me push you in the river. Okay, aside from some better gear, I don't really see a whole lot else that I can do at this place. Feels like it's just a quick stopover. Which, fine, I guess, but... Okay, can't get to the southern continent yet. I know we need to go for plot, it's just kind of exploring other things. Okay, so this should be way to plot. Let me out. I thought I could transition from boat to canoe, but I could not. No, not a back attack! Yeah, the game's really pressing to eventually for us to go full Dragoon. Oh, I know what I gotta do. But there's no going back after this. So, prepare for trouble, make it double. If you aren't ready, do not go into the kingdom. So I'm gonna make a save here, just in case. And then if I'm inside the kingdom, I might make a different save. Because this has the potential to mess me up. Oops. Not what I meant. I wonder if I'm strong enough that I don't need Dragoon. Because it's not ready yet. Guess I could just always edit the part, but still. Yeah. Say goodbye to the airship. Ark's just like, huh? How many times in our lives must we get blasted out of an airship? Once as children, which causes us to get chosen as warriors of light. The other time we rammed it into a boulder, and now again. Everyone alright? What happened? Obviously, a cannon shell disabled our engine, but I do not know why they would fire at us. The Enterprise is in pieces. What are we gonna do now? The wind. It carries the sound and scent of war. Best be on our guards. So yeah, we landed in a kingdom at war. Why must we fight among ourselves? Why must we fight against friends? Okay, do you all say the same thing? Advance, fight. Those who do not fight will be charged with treason. And you all know what we do to traitors. We have no choice but to fight. If we lose, we'll be executed. Castle Saronia. None shall pass. Leave the premises at once or suffer the consequences. Okay, we can't get in here yet. Thankfully, the city is basically its own map. It has towns and item shops. But you are going to be stuck inside the city for a while. Well, kingdom. Stuck inside the kingdom. Southeastern Saronia. The tower in the middle of this district is called the Dragon Spire. Dragoon's greatest treasure is fabled to be kept at the top. Okay, so eventually I want to get up there. From Sid. My first date with Mrs. Sid. Took Mrs. Sid to a village called Gasol on our first date. There isn't much to do there, but they sure can grow some great tasting veggies. And don't you tell me women aren't into that. I cannot. Okay, the edge is pretty close there. There should be other shops and stuff. Is this one just the spire? Saronia will burn itself into the ground if this war lasts any longer. Spears and lances are very effective against flying enemies. Hint, hint. Okay, nothing there. Some of these should have shops and whatnot. I heard that Prince Alice was expelled from the castle. Gotcha, Chocobo. Oh, I can ride the Chocobo around. Around the kingdom. If you so choose. I do not. Yeah, the Dragon Spire for Dragoons. Okay, don't grab the Chocobos unless you want to leave. You're going to climb the Dragon Spire? Are you mad? That place is crawling with monsters. So yeah, it's highly recommended you do that. I don't know if I'm ready to do it yet. I'll keep that in mind that this part of town is here. kind of want to do some old-fashioned exploring. Okay, there's 4 sections to this town. And then the castle in the middle. The island towards the southeast is called Duster, home to bards and geomancers. The king doesn't listen to anyone. The last person who tried to advise him was run through on the spot. He says he got stabbed. No one enters Castle Saronia without the king's permission. The door is tightly shut. Ah, we can't buy magic until after we save the town? Buy weapons, though. Mage be like, screw this! Okay, wind damage and thunder damage. Potentially want a lot of those. Hint hint, it's all Dragoon gear. Saronia once had a great military in the world, with airships and Dragoons giving them complete air superiority. I'm guessing stuff here is going to be weak to wind. Legend says there was a great knight in Saronia who was so powerful he was feared by everyone in the world. I've seen it. Gigameth, the king's aide. His shadow was shaped like a giant bird. It looked like that fiend, Garuda. Okay, here's another magic shop. Can I enter this one? The king divided Saronia's army into 2, making them fight each other. Again, tightly shut. In here, there's an inn here. So you need old-fashioned healing. Ooh, an otter shroom. Teleports party out of dungeons. Just in case. Make it some more gnomish breads. Sometimes they're useful. Okay, I want at least 4 spears. Potentially 6. I'm guessing since Garuda's flying, he's going to be weak to wind. Though I do have a few more thunder spears that I can use in the meantime. 45 and 53. This might be a huge waste of money, depending on how I do this, but hey. I also kind of want to see who does more damage. My thief or my monk. The king doesn't listen to anyone. The last person who tried to advise him was run through on the spot. Okay, I've already talked to someone like you. Some of you guys say similar things, despite it being a different section of town. I'm a researcher of chocobos. I've discovered the means to call Fat Chocobo. Here, let me demonstrate. He appears. Aren't you impressed? Okay, so that's a free Fat Chocobo. In case you were cut off from all your gear, I'm suspecting. Again, it's not as big a deal in the remake version, just because item inventory isn't so strict. We are gonna do this one brick at a Hello? Is there a person? Yes! Say the same thing, though. That lad who walked into the tavern earlier, he looked much like the prince's heir. Saronia is comprised of the castle and 4 outlying districts. Have you visited them all? Okay, so plot is eventually going to be here. I can go through the bushes? You'd think something else would be back here. Hello? Apparently not. Hey, get a load of this. This boy thinks he's the prince's heir. I hope you know the punishment for impersonating a member of the royal house. Hey, stop that. You want us to stop? Then make us. Ah, good. I needed to test my strength. Who are you guys? Okay, so we got 1400 versus 1500. So you're pretty darn close. Please no more. We yield. Uncle, uncle! I'm Alice, son of King Gorn, and rightful heir to the throne of Saronia. Thank you for your help, brave ones. Prince Alice, what's happening to this country? My father, the king. He suddenly ordered our soldiers to fight among themselves. I tried to stop him, but not only did he refuse to listen to me, but he threw me out of the castle. Adventurers, I must ask for your help. I need to get back into the castle and convince my father to cease this nonsense. We're with you, Prince Alice. We'll do our best. I can ask for nothing more than that. Thank you. Prince Alice has joined the party. They made him look slightly older in this version. In the original NES version, he's 10. This is southwestern Saronia. Here you'll find a tavern and a center for chocobo research. The tavern here used to see good business in the olden days. Hey, aren't you a little young to be going in there? Don't worry, I'm too young for such vices. Okay, sounds like he's gonna give a layout of each section then. But yeah, they made his outfit actually suit him more. In the NES version, it's like he was wearing full regal garb, but he was so tiny it doesn't really fit him. So it's like he's swaddled in a blanket. All shops have been closed by royal decree. There's one weapon shop that continues to defy the king. Ah, so that's why these are all shut. I've seen it. Gig'em at the king's aid. They probably repeat that just in case you only visit some sections and not others. Okay, it's probably free revive. Prince Alice, you are safe. I have escaped the castle, so I could give this to you. Obtained a... Damn it! Oh well. Thank you. But also damn it. The king has changed so suddenly. Please, my lord, you must make him come to his senses. Let's go up first. And then I'll head down. Is there anything? I feel like there would be, but apparently there isn't. Frog in the water. Doesn't turn me into a toad, do it? Please take this with you. Dragon mail. That is also for dragoons. Wow, it's like it's hinting at something. The question is, will I listen? Because typically you want like a full party of dragoons for this. I'm so powered up at this point. There's a part of me that's kind of like, I wonder if I can do it without. Let's talk about research, dude. Especially since my Dragoon just isn't leveled. Okay, we're back here. Because you probably didn't think to level it until this point of the game, at which point you're just like, ah. I've heard that the tunnel under Castle Saronia goes all the way out to sea. Nudge nudge, wink wink. The building here is the Great Library of Saronia, but it's closed now. This is northwestern Saronia. The Great Library is situated in this district. It's the largest library in the world, holding every book ever written in known history. Books! Knowledge! Ark's favorite things. Although it's technically not possible to have every copy of every book ever written because, you know, indie authors are a thing. Ancient legends speak of a dragoon defending the great avian lord single-handedly. Look, I'm gonna check him in either way. I know the doors are supposed to be closed, but doesn't mean I'm still not gonna take a peek. Okay, nothing special here. You'll find a copy of every book ever written in the Great Library. You already said that. Shoo, go away, the library is closed. Okay, so can't get there yet. Okay, not as much here. Eventually plot later, though, from the looks of it. Because like I said, the biggest thing with Dragoon is that they give a window of invulnerability. And I'll eventually want to sleep at one of these inns. My father has changed. It's as if some evil spirit has taken hold of him. There must be a reason for all this. I'm sure he'll explain it to you when we meet him. Oh, I'd like to talk to him, but he told me never to return to the castle. Okay, the Dragon Spire. I'm guessing this is where we level up Dragoon, in case you haven't. At the very least, get rid of job sickness. I recommend leveling Dragoon prior to coming here. Hence the earlier suggestion. But God, the very fact I can do that. Might make it obsolete. Yeah, notice they give more flying enemies too. I mean, it's not impossible to do without Dragoon. It's just much harder if you haven't done a ton of grinding. Okay, Dragon Mail. Dragon Helm. Thunder Spear. Phoenix Down. Dragon Helm. And Dragon Mail. Like I said, lots and lots of dragon stuff. Griffia really should be guarding. Alright, Dragon Helm, Thunder Spear. Thunder Spear. Pretty sure Wind Spear is better. And even more Dragon Mail. Because after this point in the game, too, I just really don't use Dragoon. It's good for, like, this section of the game, sort of like Scholar was for Hein, but not much else. Okay, we grabbed a whole ton of spare stuff. Should I say spear stuff? Sure there's no inn in this section. No, there's a couple. Because I want full spell charge on Refia. My father has changed as if some evil spirit. Okay, you just say the same thing. Thought you'd give a better explanation of the town. There we go, there's an inn. $320 gil. HP and MP restored. Alright. I'm gonna create a separate save now, just in case. Yes, you can save in the castle walls. It counts as overworld. Okay, so I made a slot too. Oops, not there. So one in case I super foobar it, and this one in case I actually do need to grind as Dragoon later. Okay, no new dialogue for the prince. Prince Alice! Stand aside, let me through. I can't, sire. You've been branded in exile by the king. What? The king wants to let them through? My apologies, sire. You may go through now. Please rest here for the night. Your audience with the king is scheduled for tomorrow. Good night. Are you asleep? Yes, because we have to schedule to see your own father. No, not yet. I can't help but wonder, what has happened to my father? Why would he expel his own son? Do you think he doesn't love me anymore? Sire. No parent would ever lose love for their children. Not how that works, Ark. Your father must have had a good reason for doing this. Not how that works, Ark. Don't worry, I'm sure the king will explain everything come tomorrow. Sorry, I just really hate that line. All parents love their children. No, they don't. I guess you're right. Alice, it's time for you to die. Father, what are you doing? Yes, what are you doing? Why did you stop? Kill him now. Father! There, I'm free of your bonds. How? How did you break my spell? I would rather die than hurt my son. Your plans are foiled. No bother. We'll have it your way. I'll just skip to the part where I kill you all. Prince Alice, stand back. We'll take care of this. Alright, time to see how bad this slaps. Everybody hates this fight. Should I preemptively heal? I know it's gonna suck ass. I'll start small. Only do 300? Okay, that went off too soon. Yeah, see that lightning that came through? If you jump with Dragoon's ability, it won't hit you. Oh, come on. No! See? This is why we Dragoon. I don't feel confident in. That still means there's gonna be turns where you still get smacked by lightning no matter what. I didn't need the Cura that time. The lightning comes after, which means I'm gonna need it this turn anyways. I want to get Ignis off the ground, but... Can I get away with the smaller one, or is he just immediately gonna... Okay, the lightning came. Then, let's see if I can. If I play this smart, I might be able to get him back up. High potions everywhere, out of order. Also gonna run out of Curas. It displays weak points. But I don't know if I'd do enough. Arrow would also do decent damage to him. The problem being, of course, I have to do so much focus on healing. Just in case. I really don't want to lose myself. Finally, some good damage. There's the lightning. Thing is, the lightning isn't consistent, so part of this is going to be luck. Damn it. Okay, he was originally going to take out Arc, but my defend saved him. No! It wasn't enough. Oh, I wish I knew how close I was. I wish I knew. Who did I give it to? Arc. Just making sure they both... Usually potions and stuff jump ahead. I was gonna say, don't hit Arc. And if I defend, I'm gonna die. Ooh, maybe not. Oh, God. Gonna run out of heals, man. I'd really like to get Ingus off the floor. Oh no. I'm out of heals. I'm out. All I have is small heals left. And 2 high potions. This might be the final turn. Oh, yikes. Yep. This is why you need Dragoon. Because this fight sucks ass! Oh, I thought maybe. Maybe that arrow would save me. But no. No, it does not. Alright, so that, you know what that means. Time to change it up. Nope, not that. Dragoon you. Because the only way is to keep yourself partly invulnerable. At least you're job level 3. Which isn't much, but hey. Staying in the air is going to be the only thing that saves me. And there we go. So that's going to be the party comp. And I'll meet you back here when I'm ready. Alright, I think it's time for a rematch. I've gotten up to level 37. I have 3 Dragoons. I really want you to have 4, but it's going to be a fight to get me to give up my healing. And we've all reached a base level of job level 20. Worth noting as well, I have everybody decked out with wind spears. Some have better armor than others, just based off of what is available. But we're gonna do our best. Alright, in hindsight, I'm actually kind of glad. Oop, shoot, no. Shoot. It's my leveling formation. Look how much more damage I do, though, because I'm equipped with wind weapons. You have to have wind weapons to do any sort of damage. That worked out surprisingly well. We are going to want to jump to avoid those attacks. I'll still attempt Akira. Ah, dang it. At least one of them gets it. Oh my god! And that is why you Dragoon people! I still don't regret doing the original cutscene in the old armor, though, as I was trying to say, simply because you can't see Ark's face in that cutscene with the helmet. So yeah, Dragoon. Father! I do have the wind knuckles too. I wonder if that would have made me capable of doing it without Dragoon, but if you do Dragoon, there you go. Alice, my son, Gilgameth had put a spell on me. I was afraid you would never forgive me for what I had done to you. But you came back. That was what gave me enough strength to break Gilgameth's bonds. I keep wanting to say Gilgamesh. Alas, the kingdom is yours now. Stop the war and bring peace back to its people. I'm counting on you, son. Father, don't go. I love you, Alice. And thus the 10-year-old became in charge of an entire kingdom. You have my thanks. If it was not for you, I would have hated my father forever. No, sire. You would never stop loving your father. Thank you, Ark. I will take my father's place on the throne and undo what he was made to do against his will. That was his wish. You have my eternal thanks. You've saved Saronia and my father from Gilgameth. All hail King Alice. You'll make a good king, I'm sure of it. And there we go. The deed is done. I am free. That went so hilariously fast compared to everything else. But I think that's because in this version of the game, Gilgamesh is only weak to wind. Ooh. Secret? Secret. Medusa arrow. So as a result, my other classes are absolutely better. But because of his resistance to everything but wind, maybe electric? You need those wind spears. And another boomerang in case you didn't have one. There's already a part of me that's thinking of, like, changing my job classes back, because Dragoon isn't that good. Like I said, it's really only effective for this fight. Gaia Vest. Viking Mail. Dragon Helm. Earthen Bell. Rusty Mail. And another Viking Helm. Anything else here? In the corners? Probably not. Guess I can always turn exploring into its own video afterwards. It's just that this one will have to be slightly longer because of the ongoings that I will have to edit. I might also make exploring this castle its own video. I must not let my father down. Not only must I bring peace to Saronia, but the whole world as well. There is much work to do, and there will be time to mourn later. Please feel free to take anything in Saronia that may help you on your journey. That is the least we can do. Beneath the sea, under the waves that mourn, is the temple surrounded by the god Scorn, south of Saronia, between two horns. There's a secret passage of treasure in the room on the first floor of this tower. I think I was just in there. King Alice never showed his pain, but he lost his mother when he was young, and now his father. Gigameth's power is darkness itself. Darkness corrupts people's hearts. When you lose hope, darkness comes to fill the void. With timber reaching the world of dream, Noah's loot lies in silence extreme in the Temple of Time, as it would seem. Worth noting, there are going to be ultimate weapons for job classes. So they might have added challenges for those. I'm not sure. A couple times that I did beat this game, I went through without doing any sort of ultimate challenges. I guess I can talk to you. Saronia is the most advanced kingdom in the world, especially when it comes to airship technology. King Alice fought all by his lonesome to restore peace to Saronia, the kingdom he loves. Yeah, I think this is supposed to be a lion as well. Just now noticed. Yep. Thank you for saving Saronia, Warriors of the Light. Even though it is the king's will, we have created unnecessary bloodshed. May the heavens forgive us. We only murdered each other. Was this where I need to go? We are the Saronian engineers, the greatest minds in all the world. We've been expecting you. We've unearthed and restored a flying ship from the ancient ruins. It's called the Nautilus, and it's yours to take. Let's go, guys. What, wait for me? We've moored the ship outside the castle. Remember, it's called the Nautilus. It's a fine ship. Its engine should be powerful enough to take you through the wind that protects the Dalek continent. You are now the proud owner of the Nautilus. So I'll take me south. The Nautilus's speed is unmatched. Can you imagine how much awesomer it would be if it would go underwater? Hint hint. The genius engineer's next ambition was to build a machine to travel underwater. The genius engineer was in a flight on an airship when the world was covered in darkness. I wonder what happened to him. Well, I guess the darkness didn't cover the land for that long. About 10 years. I remember, too, when these people woke up, it's like not a day had passed for them. The Nautilus was built by a genius engineer of Saronia from old. They mean Sid. The master cannoneer of this castle even shot down an airship during the Civil War we had earlier. Sir, that was me. And you never even asked who was aboard it? If you want to learn about the history of the world, the legends of this land, go visit the Great Library of Saronia. Yeah, that'll be our next step. Let's go into the library. As well as visiting all the shops. Before he died, the great Magus Noah gave fragments of his own power to his 3 apprentices, Zandi, Doga, and Une. The only ones who are capable of creating an earthquake of that magnitude are the 3 wizards of the Dalek continent. The Nautilus's engine should be powerful enough to get you past the wind that guards Dalek, through the arrow-shaped, promontory? Warriors of the Light, you must now head to the Dalek continent. The Dalek continent. That name sounds familiar. Everybody keeps mentioning it. Yeet! Okay, that came through this way. There's something here. Is it gonna be an up and around one of those deals? I just want to make sure I don't get locked out of the castle. The passage ahead is closed. I hear it used to lead to an underground tunnel in the old days. Phoenix Downs. Yeah, there's clearly something else there. Anything I can get through here? Because that did not quite explain. I forget in this game if you buy summons or if you challenge them. So remember in 5 you challenge some of them. Okay, nothing else there. Nothing else there. Oh, it feels like I'm missing something hidden and it's bugging me because there's something clearly underneath. But I'm also running out of time for this episode, so... If anything, I've already overstepped it. So there we go, there's our airship. Our new little Nautilus. So for now, this is going to be where I'm going to call it since I have to edit all of that together, which is going to make the video a tad longer than usual. And next time we can go to the library. I'll see if there's anything else I missed in the castle by looking up a guide and go from there to the continent of Dog in the south. So for now, like and subscribe if you want to see more Final Fantasy III, hopefully with less failure. And I hope to see you all in future videos. Bye-bye.